Well, guys, we did it. Minecraft Championship Season 8 is officially in the books. No, for real, it's actually in this book here. See, look, in this book. Yeah, page 11, MCC 8, right there. Alright, so I'm making an update to my previous video, who is the GOAT of Minecraft Championships, because obviously we just had another season, so things have changed slightly. Also, I think I'm going to get rid of this book, this lectern, because it's not necessary. Goodbye. Alright, so we are in my Google Sheets file again, and as you'll see, over here in 172A right here, says Season 8. That's because this is all of the data that I gathered for the previous video, but it includes data for Minecraft Championship Season 8, so it's all updated. Yeah, fun. And I assume everyone already knows the results of this most recent Minecraft Championship season, but if you don't, I'll give you a brief recap. Technoblade and Dream, they won with King Burn and Michael McChill. They won Dodgebolt, won the events, but the individual title went to Quig. Quig earned by far the most amount of points in the tournament, beating the number 2 player Dream by almost 500 points. And then, as you know, PeteZahHutt was 3rd, Kratzy was 4th, H-Bomb 5th, Technoblade 6th, yada yada yada. Y'all know this. You already know this, I'm sure. But obviously this means that things have updated. This means that some of the averages are going to be a little bit different. So I want to look at that right now. So let us go back to before Season 8 when all the data was up to Season 7. This is what this graph shows. So this is the average amount of points earned per game, average per game, of 5 people that I chose: PeteZahHutt, Fundy, Quig, Technoblade, Dream. So PeteZahHutt was way ahead of everyone else, then Dream, then Quig, then Techno. You know, these 3 were pretty close, and PeteZahHutt was way ahead. But when you update it for everything including Season 8, it's definitely a little different. So Fundy did not do that well this season. I'm sorry, Fundy, but it's true. He got, I think, 23rd, 26th, something like that. But between these other 4, it's a little bit different. So you see, before it was Dream in 2nd, and then Quig and Technoblade, but those 3 were all pretty close. Now it's Quig in 2nd with his phenomenal performance yesterday. Then Dream, then Technoblade. And Quig is, yeah, they're all catching up to PeteZahHutt. PeteZahHutt dropped in average point total slightly. He was at 35.64, now he's at 34.98, so less than 100, but still significant. Quig was the only one of these 4 that actually gained. His average improved from this 8th season. That's because he did so well. Also probably because Technoblade and Dream were on the same team. And this is the first time that any of these 5 have ever been on the same team. Every other season they were on different teams. So that's interesting. That puts Quig in 2nd. Another thing I looked at was average percent of team points, so how hard people carry. This is up through the first Season 7s. As you know, we had Quig was the top dog in this metric, whereas PeteZahHutt was the lowest here. When we go to including everything up to Season 8, yeah, it's a little bit different. Quig is still by far the top. He dropped in this regard too, though. I think that's because he had a fairly strong team with him, H-Bomb, F-Whip. All those guys were really strong. Technoblade and Dream also fell in this metric. That's probably mostly because they were on the same team. But the only person who actually improved in this regard was PeteZahHutt. And then the third thing I wanted to look at was average difference. So remember, this is basically how much better people do when they are teamed with any of these 4 contestants versus when they're not teamed with them. So up through Season 7, PeteZahHutt had a commanding lead in this metric with almost 400 points. So basically people on average did almost 400 points better when they were teamed with PeteZahHutt versus when they weren't. Whereas Quig was at 201, Dream at 288, Technoblade at 10. But when we include Season 8, you see this is significant. PeteZahHutt dropped pretty significantly, and Quig rose. They were almost 200 points different. Now they're less than 100 points different. Technoblade went up to almost 59, Dream at 175. So yeah, I would say Quig was the one who really came out of this latest Minecraft Championship season with just flying colors. So, remember how in the last video I was saying how PeteZahHutt was head and shoulders above everyone else? Well, I still think he is number one, right? He's got the highest average in terms of points per season. He elevates his teammates more than anyone else does, but Quig has definitely made a strong case for himself. I could definitely see an argument for Quig being the greatest of all time. Between Technoblade and Dream, I mean, I'll be honest, it's not really looking too good for Technoblade. Dream was second in terms of overall points this time around. Technoblade was sixth. I'm leaning towards Dream at this point. I'm leaning towards Dream, definitely. But I think we as a Minecraft community talk a lot about the Technoblade and Dream competition to see who's number one. They're the two titans clashing. They've both got so many stands following them. But at the end of the day, it's just a fun competition. It's all for fun. You can tell that they're friends, especially in this last Minecraft Championship season. They were really pushing each other to do better. I was worried because I thought it'd be a bit overly competitive between the two of them. But no, they were just having fun. This has been fun. I'm sure for next MCC Championships, I'll find some other arbitrary metric to analyze these people by. But until then, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.